Hello my lovely Leos, thank you very much for tuning into your June reading with me, Lorien. This is going to cover the tarot and psychic guidance for Leo Sun, Moon and Rising sign. So it's just picking up on general information for June. If it is more personal information or guidance that you're looking for, please do book a reading with myself. It's all information on the link is down below. You can get an email, audio, video and now a Skype reading with me. So if you're interested in any of that, just check out the link below. Thank you to everybody who I've connected with so far. I'm delighted to have been able to read for you all, and thank you very much. For those of you who are coming back to the channel, thank you very much as well. And for those of you who are new, I hope you really get some information from this reading. Looking into the energy so far, I mean, you might notice I've got orange get up here. This is for Midsummer. This is for Letha. It's not quite finished. I don't really want to pick flowers. I don't like picking flowers. I might get some fake ones to kind of decorate nearer the time. It's normally the night before when I'm like, yes, I'm just throwing everything on. But yeah, it seems like it's quite good for you. And because I have basically quit my part-time job to focus on tarot, and the universe told me to do it. I mean, that's my excuse all the time. I'm not saying like, why did you do that? Well, the universe told me. It literally did guide me and encourage me to quit it, so that's what I've done. So there we go. I have more time now to prepare for these readings, and to be honest, Leo, ever since maybe the 20th of April, I think the planetary power has been moving and supporting you. So it's almost like you were going through a career peak, but I think that's still kind of going off the rails a little bit. The moon is actually in your 10th career house. Mercury, which is your financial planet, is in the career house as well until the 13th of June. Pay rises, I think, could happen. I think that your career planet as well of Venus, that's actually going to spend a good deal of the month out of bounds. So this is going to kind of move away from your career sector from the 13th to the 29th. And this shows that career demands, you know, they could carry you outside of your comfort zone. You know, sometimes it shows the necessity of thinking outside the box. So for instance, if you've been in healthcare for most of your career, suddenly you might be looking at administration, or suddenly you could be looking at something to do with teaching instead. You know, it could be kind of taking you out of your comfort zone, or maybe giving you another aspect of your career that you hadn't even thought about. So that's really looking good for you in general. But apologies, I don't have the whole chart like most astrologers do. I just get the little tidbits and when I can see where your charts are. But I'm going to take a look and see what comes through. What's the information for Leo in June? Okay, I just asked, you know, what kind of messages in my head, what kind of messages Leo should know, and the message that came through is calm down. So I don't know what some of you Leos are doing, but calm down. Don't panic. Don't get too jittery. Don't get too overly stimulated. Maybe watch out for the coffee a little bit in regards to that. Just calm down. I'm sorry that I look a little bit blue. I am healthy, I assure you. But for some reason it just keeps making me look like I'm one of those things out of Game of Thrones. Okay, this one seems to be it now. Okay. Oh, wow. I was hoping for more encouraging cards for you. However, not all bad. Well, we've got the Queen of Wands here, which always to me heralds my Leo friend, and it should be Leo for you guys as well, you know? So the cards know me. They've been with me for about, I don't even want to count the years. I think they've been with me for about 10 years now. I'm just going to say rounded up to 10 years, yeah. Okay. Oops. That's like a card to give Leos. Alright, I'll just go for you. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm going to start with this one. So this is the Culmination of Vision card. And as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. Josephine Wall always has absolutely incredible, gorgeous cards. And I encourage you all to buy at least one of her absolutely wonderful works, because they are amazing, and every time you look at them, there's something new. And also, I would encourage you as well to pause this video at any given time if you feel like you have to tune into some of the symbolism, because of course if you've been seeing something like butterflies for the last week or so, every time you think of somebody in particular, maybe you want to read this card yourself because it's more in tune with you. However, the vibe I'm getting is basically to be adaptable, and you are just waking up now to something. I feel like you're coming out of your own version of autumn, and you're looking at something that maybe seems like it has been passing you by. So maybe it's time, because of your career and because of the way that your career planet is kind of moving through your houses, maybe it's time to be adaptable. Maybe it's time to kind of reflect what you want to do and what you want to accomplish, because it might be time to change tack or change direction. You may feel like part-time is better than full-time for you, or discover that it is, and that you can still manage a healthy financial and health-wise in general life by going on to part-time or doing something in the background that encourages more stimulation of, money, but at the same time it doesn't take up a lot of your energy. It's just something that I think you are gaining a bit more perspective on what it is you need, and it's an 8 number card, so I think that it is career change basically for this one. But it is kind of waking up out of autumn to see that everybody else is in their springtime. You know what I mean? You're just kind of like, oh, and something kind of falls into place. So I think if you calm down enough from maybe panicking about things not falling together as quickly as you'd like, or maybe things not coming or being as open as you'd like in certain situations, whether this be love, personal, or career-wise, you could see something very clear as day the next time you look at the situation, if you just kind of breathe, let it unfold naturally, and let yourself be guided into what you need to do. Let the universe speak to you, okay? Just let it speak to you. It speaks to us all, but sometimes we mistake it for life beating us around the head with a stick. Sometimes it's just the universe going, wake up, you know what I mean? So I think that we have to be encouraged by this. And I do feel, in all, you are going to have quite a strong vibe. I don't know what this means. Okay, I do know what this means. Right, I'm going to start with these 2 middle cards. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords and the Tower. Okay, people would say, you're feeling boxed in, you're feeling anxious about certain things. Tower, oh my god, things that you counted on are just going to cast you away, and, certain things. I don't go rigidly by the system, and I know some tarot enthusiasts and experts would say, oh, what are you doing? But I'm a visual reader, I'm an intuitive reader, and what I see here is your anxiety lifting. I see the swords lifting away from you. You've been bound, you've been blindfolded, you've been surrounded by maybe something of your own doing, yeah, sure, but I see it being lifted from you. You're no longer going to have the anxiety that you may have, or the feeling of helplessness and indirection, and you don't know where to go. It's going to be removed, and because that's being removed, I think you're able to see the danger coming before it actually hits. I don't see this as you being cast from the tower in an explosion because something you depended on has now been pulled from beneath you. I see this as you getting your vision back, and you getting, oh, okay, I'm waking up to something, seeing what's around you, seeing things as they are, and then taking a decision to escape it. I see him as having a lucky escape. Yeah, he's got a hard fall, but I think that you're able to kind of dodge a bullet there. It could be that you've gone for an interview and out of anxiety because I need money, I need money. You think, oh, well, this job's a bit crap, but I'll do it, I'll take it. I don't have a good feeling about it, but I'll take it. Then you start to wake up maybe before you sign the contract, and you're able to avoid signing the contract before you get involved in them, because I think you are going to dodge a bullet this month. With regards to maybe a person, maybe you like really want affection or love and you're tempted to cheat, or you're tempted to go with just a one night stand or something, or somebody's kind of worming their way into your life and suddenly you see them for what they are and you dodge a bullet because something's coming up that you don't really want to do. It can even relate to those of you who are artists and things like that. It could be to do with something like that, but whatever it is, I think this is you so want to become the fiery person that you are, with a lot of Leo push and Leo things. But on this happening in the middle, I'm just trying to explain how they're showing it to me. This happening in the middle is going to create you gaining this person, but I think what you're fearing is that you're going to be left out in the cold if you do dodge the bullet. I hope this makes sense, because the way that they're doing it is almost like a spider's web in my head. So you want that. It's removing from you. You do have to take a chance and take a leap and avoid disaster, but don't fear this. Don't fear being left out in the cold. Don't fear, I don't want to be penniless, I don't want to be loveless, I don't want to have no confidence. Sometimes the risk of that is necessary for your long-term health and happiness. And as I say, this isn't a negative reading. I know some people will go, ooh, look at all that. It's not. It's not. How is avoiding something, facing your fears and moving away from it in a calm manner to gain that fiery energy and to gain the vision of the future, how is that negative? If you're vibing off negativity, it will come to you. And I think that's kind of what they're saying calm down about. Don't read into it too much. Don't read into it being, this is the end, or, it's not. June is a very hectic month for you. And I think that's why they're just saying calm down, look for the signs, navigate it, be your own pilot, get your radar on, make sure that you can navigate things, and then you can see the signs and avoid that, and that won't happen. Okay? So just breathe. You're okay. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not, there's nothing that you're overdoing, but you may be overthinking things, and you just need to listen. You've got too many things. I know some people, Leos, who are going, all right, I want to do this, and I want to go to church, and then I want to go to, I think it was something to do with crystal therapy course, then I'm going to go here, and then they were looking at all these different teachings, and then they felt overwhelmed, and which direction do I go in? If you just listen to one which resonates and it's kind of more of a beacon for you, same in life, with romance, with everything, then you'll be able to be drawn to the correct path for you. And I love my Leo people. But I think there is a natural anxiety in Leo people sometimes. It's a sensitivity that comes through here. And I think you have such a desire to be happy and be the bright orange beautiful self that you are, that if you're not, it can form a little bit of pressure on you, and I don't want that. I don't want you to feel that way. I want you to trust in the direction that you're going, and I would like you to have faith in the fact that you're not creating this yourself. You're not creating anything around you that may be confusing. You're not creating that yourself. It's just happenstance. Okay? So I do want you to let me know how things go for you, as always. And if you would like a personal reading from me, just click the link below, take it through and book a reading that way. Also, thank you everybody who's contacted me on Twitter and Facebook. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I just really like hearing what's going on for everybody. So best of luck to you, Leos. I salute you. I'm sending you a lot of healing, loving and supportive energy. If you want to tell me how it goes, just leave me a comment. But in the meantime, I wish you all the best of luck, and I look forward to reading for you soon.